Chapter 17. The Lord God said to Moses. The Lord God said to Moses that he should place the staffs in the sacred tent, in front of the ark of the covenant, where I meet with you. Then the staff of the man I choose will sprout. In this way I will stop the complaints these Israelites make against me. So Moses spoke to the Israelites, and each of their leaders gave him a staff, one for each tribe, 12 in total. And among the staffs was the one with Aaron's name on it. Moses placed the staffs in the tent, in front of the ark of the covenant of God, the Lord. The next day, Moses entered the tent, and saw that the staff with Aaron's name, which represented the tribe of Levi, had sprouted, and it had buds, flowers, and ripe almonds. Then Moses took all the staffs from the Lord's presence and brought them to the Israelites. They saw what had happened, and each leader took his staff. The Lord God said to Moses, "Put Aaron's staff back in front of the ark of the covenant. It will remain there as a warning to the rebellious Israelites, so they will stop complaining against me and will not die." And Moses did as the Lord had commanded. Then the people of Israel said to Moses, "Attention, we are lost. We are going to die. Yes, all of us are going to die. Whoever comes near the ark of the Lord will die. Yes, we will all die. We will die." Chapter 18. The Lord God said to Aaron, "You, your sons, and the other members of the tribe of Levi will be responsible for the sins committed in the service of the sacred tent. But only you and your sons will suffer because of the sins committed in your service as priests. Bring the other members of the tribe of Levi, to which you also belong, to help you and your sons in the service of the tent. They, the Levites, will do the work you assign, and also the service of the tent. But they must not go near the sacred objects that are in the holy place or at the altar. If they do that, you will die, and they will too. The Levites will work with you and perform all the services of the tent, but no outsider must work with you. Only you and your sons will be in charge of the service of the holy place and the altar. In this way, I will not become angry again with the people of Israel. Among the Israelites, I have chosen your relatives, the Levites, as a gift for you, the priests. The Levites are set apart for me to do the service of the sacred tent. But you and your sons will do the work of priests, taking care of the things of the altar and those that are in the most holy place. You will be responsible for these things, because I have given you the right to be priests. However, any outsider who comes near the sacred things will die." The Lord God said to Aaron, "Now I am giving you all the special offerings that were brought to me and were not burned as sacrifices. I give these offerings to you and your descendants as the part you are entitled to forever. Of the most holy things that were not burned, you will receive the following: the grain offerings, the offerings to remove sin, and the offerings to remove guilt. Everything that is brought to me as a sacred offering belongs to you and your sons. You will eat these things in a holy place, and only the men may eat them, and they will be holy to you. In addition, all the special offerings presented by the Israelites will also be yours. I am giving them to you, your sons, and your daughters forever. All your relatives who are pure may eat these things. I am giving you the best of the first products of the land that the Israelites bring to meat. That is, the best oil, the best wine, and the best wheat. The first products of the land that people bring to me will be yours. All your relatives who are pure may eat these things. Everything in the land of Israel that is dedicated only for the service of the Lord God belongs to you. Every firstborn son of the Israelites and every firstborn of the animals that the Israelites offer to me belongs to you. But the firstborn son and the firstborn of unclean animals must be bought back, becoming again the possession of the one who offered them. The payment for the boys will be made to you when they are 1 month old, and the price will be 5 silver shekels. According to the official scale, 5 shekels is worth 20 gerahs. But the firstborn of cows, sheep, or goats cannot be bought back by the one who offered them. They belong to me and must be offered as a sacrifice. Spill its blood on the altar and burn the fat as a food offering, for it produces a smell that pleases me. Its meat will be yours, just like the breast and the right thigh of the special offerings are yours. I am giving you, your sons and your daughters forever, all the special offerings that the Israelites offer to me. This is a covenant of salt that I make with you and your descendants, and it must never be broken. The Lord God said to Aaron, "You will not have land or property in Israel like the other Israelites. Among the Israelites, I am your property, the part you will receive." The Lord said, "I give to the Levites all the tithes that the people of Israel offer to me.
Oh.
This is the payment for the service of taking care of the sacred tent. And never again should the other Israelites come near the tent, because that would be a sin that would cause their death. But the Levites will do the work of the tent, and will be responsible for the sins they commit. This law is forever and will also apply to your descendants. The Levites will not have any property in Israel, because I have given to them as their possession the tithes that the Israelites present to me as a special offering. That is why I said to you that you would not have property in Israel." The Lord God ordered Moses to say the following to the Levites: "When you receive from the Israelites the tithes that God will give to you as your portion, you will give 1/10 of those tithes as a special offering to God. This special offering is like the offering that the farmer makes of the first grain and the first wine. So from all the tithes you receive from the Israelites, you will also give a special offering that belongs to God, the Lord. You must give it to the priest Aaron. From the offerings you receive, give the best part to me. After you give me the best part, you may keep the rest, like the farmer who, after giving his offering, keeps what is left. You and your families may eat the rest anywhere, because it is the payment you receive. By eating this way, you will not be committing a sin if you first separate the best part for the Lord. And do not profane the sacred offerings of the Israelites by eating any of it before the best part is offered to me. If you disobey, you will die." Chapter 19. The Lord God commanded Moses and Aaron to give the Israelites the following order: "Bring a red heifer without defect, which has never worked in the field, and give it to the priest Eleazar. It shall be taken outside the camp, and will be killed there in front of him. Then Eleazar will take some of its blood, and with his finger sprinkle it 7 times in the direction of the entrance to the sacred tent. Then the heifer will be burned in front of him. Its skin, flesh, blood, and intestines shall be burned. The priest shall take a piece of cedar wood, a hyssop branch, and wool dyed red, and throw them into the fire where the heifer is being burned. Then he shall wash the clothes he is wearing and take a bath, and afterward he may enter the camp. But he will remain unclean until sunset. The one who burns the heifer shall also wash the clothes he is wearing and take a bath, but will remain unclean until sunset. A man who is clean shall gather the ashes of the heifer and place them outside the camp in a pure place. There they shall be kept by the people of Israel to be used in the preparation of the water that removes impurity from people. This ceremony is for removing sins. The one who gathers the ashes must wash the clothes he is wearing, but will remain unclean until sunset. This law shall be forever, both for the Israelites and for the foreigners who live with you. Touching a dead body makes a person unclean for 7 days. On the 3rd day and on the 7th day, that person must purify himself with the water of purification and will be clean. But if he does not purify himself on the 3rd and 7th days, he will not be clean. Anyone who touches a dead body and does not purify himself remains unclean, because the water of purification was not sprinkled on him. He has defiled the tent of God, the Lord. That person will no longer belong to the people of Israel. If someone dies in a tent, whoever enters it or is inside it will be unclean for 7 days. Any pot or jar that is open or uncovered will become unclean. If someone in the field touches a person who was killed or died naturally, or touches any human bone or a grave, he will be unclean for 7 days. To purify the person who became unclean, you shall take the ashes of the red heifer that was burned as a sin offering. Put them in a pot and pour clean water over them. In the case of someone who touched a dead body, a man who is clean shall take a hyssop branch, dip it in that water, sprinkle the tent and all the things and people who are inside. If someone has touched a human bone or a grave, he must be sprinkled with the water of purification by someone who is clean. On the 3rd and 7th days, the clean person shall sprinkle water over the unclean one. On the 7th day, the person will be clean. He must wash the clothes he is wearing and take a bath, and at sunset he will be clean. However, anyone who is unclean and does not purify himself will remain unclean because the water of purification was not sprinkled on him. That person has defiled the Lord's tent, and therefore shall be expelled from among the people of Israel. You must obey this law forever. The person who sprinkles the water of purification must wash the clothes he is wearing, and whoever touches the water will be unclean until sunset. Everything an unclean person touches will become unclean, and whoever touches that person will also be unclean until sunset.